They hurt you. You know they did. You felt it. You lived through it. The damage was real. And then something happened that you still cannot fully explain. Somehow, you ended up apologizing to them, or you found yourself defending yourself for being hurt, or you watched the person who caused the damage become the one everyone felt sorry for, and you were left wondering, how did this happen? Was I wrong? Did I do something? Am I the one who caused this? You are not wrong. You did not cause this. What happened to you has a name, and once you learn it, you will never be confused by it again. Picture this. Someone in your life does something that genuinely hurts you. Maybe they said something cruel. Maybe they betrayed your trust. Maybe they did something behind your back that you never saw coming. And you go to them, not to attack, not to fight, just to say, what you did hurt me. And instead of what you expected, instead of accountability, instead of an apology, instead of even acknowledgement, something completely different happens. They become the victim. Suddenly, you are the one who is attacking them. You are being too sensitive. You always do this. You never appreciate anything. Look at what you are doing to them right now. And before you know what happened, you are the one apologizing. You are the one explaining yourself. You are the one trying to prove that your pain was real. And they walk away looking like the injured party. You are left confused, doubting your own memory, wondering if you really did do something wrong, wondering why standing up for yourself always somehow ends with you feeling like the bad person. This is not confusion. This is not bad luck. This is a calculated pattern that has a name, and understanding it will change everything. There are 3 things you need to understand about this pattern. 3 layers that explain how it works, and why it works specifically on people like you. We are going to go through each one, and by the time we reach the 3rd, you will not just understand what happened to you. You will understand why you doubted yourself, and you will never doubt yourself about this again. Part 1. What DARVO actually is. The pattern has a name. It is called DARVO. D, deny. A, attack. R, reverse. V, victim. O, offender. Deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. It was identified and named by psychologist Jennifer Freyd, who studied how people in power respond when confronted with their own harmful behavior. And here is how it works in plain, simple language. Step 1. Deny. The person who hurt you refuses to acknowledge what they did. It did not happen. You are misremembering. That is not what I said. That is not what I meant. You're twisting things. The denial comes first, always. Because before they can become the victim, they have to erase the original offense. Step 2. Attack. Once the denial is in place, they go on the offensive. You are too sensitive. You are always starting something. You love drama. You never let anything go. This is why people have problems with you. The attack is designed to do one thing: put you on the defensive. Because a person defending themselves cannot simultaneously hold someone accountable. You cannot say, "You hurt me," while also explaining why you are not the problem. The attack forces you to choose, and most people choose to defend themselves, which means they stop pursuing accountability. Step 3. Reverse victim and offender. This is the final and most powerful move. By the time the denial and the attack have landed, the script has been completely flipped. They are now the one who is hurt. They are now the one being treated unfairly. They are now the one who needs support. And you, the person who was originally hurt, are now the aggressor, the unreasonable one, the one causing problems. The reversal is complete. The roles have been swapped, and it happened so fast that you did not even see it coming. Part 2. Why it works so effectively. Now here's the question that really matters. Why does it work? Because it does work. On intelligent people, on self-aware people, on people who know themselves well. How does a technique this manipulative succeed so consistently on people who would never describe themselves as easily manipulated? The answer is 3 words. It exploits empathy. Here is what happens inside you the moment someone DARVOs you. They begin to look hurt. Their voice changes. Their expression shifts. They may cry. They may shut down. They may look genuinely wounded by your accusation. And your empathy, the part of you that genuinely does not want to hurt people, responds to that. You begin to wonder, am I being too harsh? Am I reading this wrong? Maybe I am being unfair. Maybe I should back off. And the moment you back off, they win. Because here is the psychological truth behind what just happened. Their pain in that moment is not about what you did. It's about being caught. They are not hurt by your accusation in the way a genuinely innocent person would be. A genuinely innocent person wants clarity and resolution. A DARVO person wants escape. They want you to stop pushing. They want the spotlight off them. And performing pain is the fastest way to move it. The second reason it works is something called cognitive dissonance. Your brain holds 2 pieces of information at the same time. 1, this person hurt me. 2, this person seems genuinely hurt right now. Those 2 things cannot both be fully true in the way your brain wants them to be. So your brain does what it always does with uncomfortable contradictions. It looks for a way to resolve them. And the easiest resolution is to question the first piece of information. Maybe they didn't hurt me as much as I thought. Maybe I am partially to blame. Maybe this is more complicated than I realized. That doubt, that small opening of uncertainty, is all DARVO needs to succeed.
Part 3. Why it works specifically on you. Here is the part that most people never get told. DARVO does not work equally on everyone. It works best on specific kinds of people. And those people are not weak. They're not naive. They are not foolish. They are people who care deeply about being fair. Think about that for a moment. The reason DARVO works on you is because you genuinely do not want to be the villain in someone's story. You care about accountability, including your own. So when someone tells you that you are hurting them, you actually stop and consider it. You actually ask yourself whether they might be right. You give them the benefit of the doubt because that is what fair people do. And that quality, that genuine desire to be fair, is exactly what gets exploited. Because the person using DARVO on you does not stop and consider whether you might be right. They do not give you the benefit of the doubt. They do not ask themselves whether your pain is valid. They just execute the pattern, deny, attack, reverse. And your fairness, the best thing about you, becomes the thing that slows you down long enough for the pattern to work. This is not your fault. Being fair and self-reflective is not a character flaw. It is a character strength that was weaponized against you. And now that you can see it clearly, it cannot be weaponized the same way again. So what do you do the next time this happens? Because it will happen again. Not necessarily with the same person, but the pattern will appear again, and now you need to be ready for it. First, name it internally the moment you see it. The second someone responds to your pain by making themselves the victim, say this inside your mind. This is DARVO.
I see what is happening. I am not going to be moved by it. You do not say it out loud. You do not accuse them of it. You just name it for yourself. Because naming a manipulation is the fastest way to neutralize it. The moment you can see the pattern, it loses most of its power over you. Second, hold your original statement. Do not allow the conversation to move away from what you came to say. When the denial comes, do not argue about what happened. Just repeat calmly, "What you did hurt me." When the attack comes, do not defend yourself against it. Just repeat calmly, "What you did hurt me." When the reversal comes, do not get pulled into their pain. Just repeat calmly, "What you did hurt me." One sentence, repeated calmly, unmoved. That is not aggression, that is clarity. And clarity is the only thing DARVO cannot survive. Third, release the need for them to admit it. The hardest truth about DARVO is that the person using it will rarely admit what they did. The acknowledgement you deserve may never come from them, and you cannot heal while waiting for someone who hurt you to validate that the hurt was real. Your pain does not need their admission to be valid. It was valid the moment you felt it, and no amount of denial, no amount of attack, no amount of reversal can change that. You know what happened. You were there. Trust that. And that's the truth nobody taught you. If this made you see yourself differently, you're already ahead of most people. Subscribe because next week goes deeper. I'll see you there.